Hello, I hope you're having a great evening so far. This global pandemic has brought about challenges for us here in Southfields, but for the residents of Sweetwaters, South Africa, they have even more challenges to contend with. The area has the highest HIV infection rate in the world, and the residents face all sorts of other challenges as well. One of our long-term partners is iTemba, who work with some of the most vulnerable in society in that place. And I'm going to hand you over to Stu, who's their project director, and Lunga, who's their nutrition team leader, to talk about how they're facing the specific challenges faced by that community at this time.
Good evening, St. Mike's. I thought about trying to do some burpees for you, but then thought I'd better leave that to your weekly dose of PE with Joe. But on a serious note, health is the all-consuming thing in everyone's minds these days. And while exercise is a part of that, the element that really matters here in Sweetwater, South Africa at the moment is nutrition. And all of us here at iTemba Projects, we work in the highest HIV-infected community in the world. And through your gifts over a number of years, we've been able to work on bringing holistic solutions that get to the root of the problems left by the legacy of apartheid and the tragically high HIV rates. Our focus is to see God's kingdom come through the next generation in Sweetwaters. And can you imagine a new generation arising with quality education, the Jesus-following mentors to choose his ways, and the nutrition to grow and develop how they were intended to. Thank you for being part of walking this journey with us. We work every day to see this next generation lead this community into a new, God-intended future. But in the past few weeks, however, we've needed to do a major pivot, which Lunga, our nutrition team leader, will tell you about. As we face this huge challenge of coronavirus, you can imagine our pandemic calculations here are dire. Take the highest HIV-infected community in the world, add in high numbers of TB and high unemployment, and the predicted outcome can feel very, very scary. But calculations have not factored in people like you, driven by the love of Jesus, coming together to sacrifice their resources so that people here in Sweetwaters can be met where they need it most. So thank you for giving us hope. Thank you for giving hope to a community that is in dire need of it. I'll hand you over to Lunga now.
Thank you, Stu. Due to South African lockdown, we are not able to meet people physically, except for essential needs. At the same time, people are facing months of unemployment due to the layoffs, the lockdown itself, as well as the informal nature of the work that they do. Our government is addressing the problem of community hunger through food parcels. But what we've learned with food parcels is that often they are not nutritious, they are short-term, as well as at the end of the intervention, people are still unemployed. Well, this is the reason why the community of Sweetwaters have asked us to work with them on a long-term nutrition project. Well, in the next 2 months, we have set ourselves a goal of reaching 200 permaculture gardens in homes that are in Sweetwaters. We've also worked with the community in order to distribute masks. The messages that we've been sending out to people have to do with hygiene, social distancing, and it's all in isiZulu. Our COVID-19 video was shared 9,000 times on Facebook, many thousand times on WhatsApp. It was used in grocery shops as well as our local government. Thank you, Siyabonga.
Thank you, Siyabonga.
Thank you, Siyabonga.
Thank you, Siyabonga.
Welcome back to round 3 Lockdown Life and the answers.
So, question 1. What did weather presenter Owen Wynne-Evans do next? He played the drums.
That's the forecast. Stay safe and I'll see you soon.
Question 2. Billy McLean claimed he was going to make a lasagna at Wembley.
I wouldn't trust a Wembley lasagna, to be honest. What on earth were Charles and Camilla doing coming outside their house to do? To clap the NHS.
Question number 4. The life-size balloon display was, of course, Captain Tom Moore.
Question number 5. Back to the Bundesliga. What exactly was that Geisterspieler? It means a ghost game.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Clever. Question number 6. The actor who is stuck in Ireland is, of course, the wonderful, quite handsome, Matt Damon.
Quite handsome.
Oh, sorry, very gorgeous, Matt Damon.
Moving swiftly on. Question number 7. The nation's PE teacher, Joe Wicks, I'm sensing a theme in some of the men in these questions, broke a world record on March 24th for the number of viewers who attended his live stream workout. Did you go for A, 255,000, B, 555,000, or C, 955,000? If you went for C, you were right.
Wow.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people live streaming, yeah.
And working out.
Question number 8. The remix of the BBC News theme was done with, of course, Dua Lipa. I'm sure you're familiar with her work.
No.
Okay.
Question number 9. The name of the cat in this picture was, of course, Walter.
Of course.
Of course.
And question number 10. The commentator owner of the gorgeous dogs, Oliver Mabel, is Andrew Cotter.
Is that it?
That is the end of the quiz.
Can I put my pyjamas back on now?
Yes, you can. I'm going to get in my athleisure wear. Please tally your scores, send them to the scores email address at the bottom of the screen, and we'll find out who the winner is of that fantastic prize later on.
There isn't a prize, is there?
Shh.